1-1 Liverpool. Luis Diaz scores late equaliser on Reds' return to deny Hatters' shock win. Report and free match highlights as Luis Diaz earned a 1-1 draw for Liverpool on his return to team following his father's kidnapping. The Colombia winger scored in stoppage time and revealed a freedom for father shirt. Tahith Chung opened scoring after Darwin Núñez's shocking miss. Luis Diaz scored a late equaliser on an emotional return to the Liverpool team to deny a brilliant Luton side a memorable Premier League win. Back in the Liverpool squad for the first time since his father was kidnapped in Colombia, Diaz came off the bench to head home Harvey Elliott's cross late on before revealing a Libertad para Papa freedom for dad message underneath his shirt. The winger's father remains missing. Luton thought they had the 3 points when former Manchester United midfielder Tahith Chung tapped home past Alisson on the counterattack after good work from Issa Kabor as Liverpool players complained for a handball by Ross Barkley from their own corner. The much-discussed VAR stuck with the Luton goal as a bouncing Kenilworth Road celebrated. Before Luton's opener, Liverpool's Darwin Núñez produced one of the misses of the season as he blazed over from a few yards out following Mohamed Salah's header across goal. Núñez also hit the post in the first half for Jurgen Klopp's wasteful side, who produced 3.04 xG on Sunday night but only scored late on. The result means Liverpool missed the chance to go up to second in the table, while the point lifts Luton out of the relegation zone. How Luton and Liverpool share the spoils. A blistering start at Kenilworth Road began in quick fashion for Liverpool, with Diogo Jota stopped from tapping in Trent Alexander-Arnold's cross by a superb clearance by Teden Mengi. At the other end, former Everton midfielder Barkley then fired at Alisson before Núñez got involved with two efforts, one saved by Thomas Kaminski and another harmlessly fired over. But then came his big moment. Alexander-Arnold unlocked a deep Luton backline with a superb long ball to Núñez in the area, but the Uruguay forward could only smack the crossbar after taking it down well. Then came Luton's moment of the first half, with Chidozie Ogbene's cross for the left finding Issa Kabor inside the box, but he fired over the bar. Mohamed Salah spurned a good chance from the edge of the area after Luton had cleared Dominic Soboslai's free kick when he blasted over, and the Liverpool missed chances tally kept creeping up as Núñez headed the Egyptians' crossover. Jota then forced Kaminski into a smart near-post save from inside the area, while Barkley rounded off a first half filled with chances by firing over from 25 yards when found in a good area. Luton started the second period strongly with Alfie Doughty firing straight at Alisson, before strong interventions from Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate denied Carlton Morris a tap-in on the break from Kabor's cross. The Hatters then had a glorious chance when Ogbene went on a slalom run through the Liverpool right before unselfishly squaring to Morris, who was denied by Alisson. Then came Núñez's sitter. Salah headed a long ball into the box across the face of goal, but he somehow could not find the finish. That move proved costly as Luton took the lead from a Liverpool corner. Van Dijk, who complained he was tugged at a previous set piece, headed another corner goalwards and complained for a penalty after it struck the back of Barkley's arm. Then Luton broke through Kabor, who squared to Chung in the middle, who could not miss. Klopp then threw Diaz on in hope of an equaliser, while Luton kept on throwing players back. The home side limited Liverpool to few chances in stoppage time, until Diaz popped up in the 95th minute to make it honours even. Klopp: Liverpool should have had a penalty before Luton goal. Liverpool manager Klopp believes his side should have been awarded a penalty before Luton took the lead. 7 minutes before Cheng's opener, VAR looked at a possible penalty after Van Dijk was brought down by Elijah Adebayo, but the technology waved the claims away. Klopp was booked for his protestations over the incident, and the Liverpool manager compared the Adebayo foul to wrestling. "I respect a lot what they do, but the way they defend set pieces defensively, if you watch it back it's wrestling," he said in his post-match press conference. "It's not on the edge. It's the wrong side of it. If they don't get punished in the rules, why should they change it? There's a bit of discussion we had before, not when they scored him, just before, when Virgil's man brought him down. It's a good point scored in wrestling. Asked about his yellow card, Klopp told Sky Sports, "It's Anthony Taylor who gave me the yellow card. Not the ref. I spoke to the linesman and Anthony didn't like that. I was really surprised I got a yellow card. I deserve a lot of cards I get in my life, but this one I didn't understand. You have to ask Anthony. It was not a handball before the goal, I saw that back. But the situation before, the wrestling in the box. If that's allowed, then it's allowed, we cannot change that. The refs have their own view nowadays, so that's it." Edwards, pride not disappointment. Meanwhile, Luton manager Rob Edwards said he had more pride than disappointment in him, despite seeing his side losing the lead late on. "The overriding feeling is pride," he said. "We're all winners, ambitious, want to win games of football, and when you're 1-0 up against Liverpool with a few minutes to go, of course you want to win the game. They're going to be the dominant team, the players committed to it, and we came close. It's pride not disappointment. It's not what if, it's if only. They're Liverpool Football Club. They found a way to get a result from a difficult position. Since losing to Brighton and Chelsea, there's been an adjustment to make sure we're in games. We haven't got enough points so far. But we've been in games recently. I know last week Villa were too good on the day and we were 3-0 down in 60 minutes. If we are going to achieve something this year, we have to stay in the game." Diaz goal a fitting moment. Sky Sports Jamie Carragher at Kenilworth Road. "I thought it was a brilliant goal from Liverpool's point of view. And it was fitting, if Liverpool were going to get something from the game, that it was him. It was a brilliant game. You think of the Premier League and a team the size of Liverpool, and everything Luton have been through and where they've come from. It was such a tightly contested game and it could have gone either way. Luton will be devastated, you always are when you concede a late goal. It's about 3 points, but it would have done psychologically for them for the rest of the season. The way they set up and caused Liverpool problems, it bodes well between now and the end of the season. What's next? Luton's next game is a trip to troubled Manchester United on November 11th. Kick-off 3 p.m. They then have a 2-week gap over the international break before Crystal Palace visit Kenilworth Road on November 25th, kick-off 3 p.m. Liverpool return to the Europa League on Thursday with a trip to Toulouse which could see them top their group. Kick-off 5:45 p.m. They then host Brentford in the Premier League on November 12th, kick-off 2 p.m. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.